So it might make sense to use the replace color function to replace red eye in a picture. So the red eye effect that someone gets when they're staring directly at a camera when their picture is taken. So you might think, well, we could use replace color to change all the red shades to black. And I've done that here with my picture of Jenny. And so I made a picture, I created a color that was similar to the red. I explored and found the red in her eyes, and then I replaced that red eye color with black. And the problem is that Jenny is also wearing a red shirt, and so all of that got replaced with black, and also even some of the reddish tones in her hair and so forth. So that doesn't work for reducing red eye. So what we need to do instead of replacing the red over the entire image is we just need to replace the red within a range of pixels. So I'm going to open the red eye, or download the red eye program function here. And so go ahead and download the remove red eye. And we'll see how that works a little bit differently than the replace color. Let's go back to JES. Let's open the remove red eye. And let's go ahead and load it, and we'll see that it's very similar to the replace color function, except that we're passing it where we want it to start and end replacing the color, and then what color we want to replace it with. And this is just using true red rather than a shade of red by looking at the image. Now what we need to know here is where we should start replacing the color, because we only want to replace the color in her eyes. So that's why we pass the start X, start Y, and index end Y. And we figured that out by just exploring the picture. So I've got my Jenny picture here. Oh, I think I closed it. So I actually need to recreate that picture. So because I went through and replaced all the red, my original picture of Jenny has been basically ruined. The whole shirt has been replaced with black. So I'm going to create a new, using the same file, I'm going to create a new picture object. Let's explore. Let's use the media tools, picture tool. And we're going to look at Jenny here. And what we need to figure out is what part of the picture we should be replacing the red in rather than replacing the whole image. So I can do that by just clicking here. And I can see that if I go over about and do 190, and then over here to 200, 110. So we'll do 190, 200, 110. And we'll remove red eye from Jenny. And I said 190, 200, 110, I believe. And then the replacement color is going to be black. So if I look at my parameter list up here, and we want the picture, the start X, start Y, and the index end Y. And I think, let me double check, make sure I have those values right. So if I do 190, 200, should be okay, 110, that should be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and run that, and now I'm going to show Jenny, and it actually changes the image, and I see that I've removed the red eye from her eyes there. So it went through and found every pixel in that range that was close to red and replaced it with black, and notice that her shirt stayed red. So that's how remove red eye works.